Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Triple L Rustic Designs. I'm coming at you with a different kind of video today. As you guys know, we don't really do vlog style videos on this channel. We usually use the big high quality 4K camera, and it's a very high production style video. We're gonna switch it up. I'm gonna try vlogging today to show you what it's like every day here at Triple L Rustic Designs. There's a lot of things that go on here at the shop. We've got lots of different projects going on. We've got customers coming in and out. We've got tree companies coming. So I'm gonna take you behind the scenes today to see what it's like in a day at Triple L Rustic Designs. So first things first, we've got Wade's Tree Service on the way right now. They're supposed to be bringing us a load of logs for the sawmill and for the firewood processor. So I think they're gonna be pulling up here in a few minutes. Let's head outside and see them. Morning.
How you doing?
So this is something really cool that people don't realize. These logs are so full of water that when they bring them and drop them off, because they were fresh cut, you can literally see the water dripping out of them. Look at that. It's just pouring out of there. There's a huge controversy online on whether you should let logs sit and cut them after they've dried for a couple years, or cut logs fresh when they're green like this. We like cutting green logs because even though we're gonna have some more movement during the drying process, it's easier on the sawmill to cut them green than to let them sit around for years and then try cutting them on the sawmill, because then they're really, really hard, especially this oak. We love cutting fresh oak. So that was a good load of logs from Wade's Tree Service. They always keep us supplied with logs for the sawmill and for the firewood processor. We greatly appreciate them. If you guys are in the Central Florida area and you need tree service, I highly recommend you reach out to Wade's Tree Service. So next up on the to-do list this morning, we've got a couple epoxy projects going on. This one right here is actually gonna be 2 end tables. I poured it in one mold, but once it's cured and completely dry, I'll cut it right here in the middle, and this will be 2 18-inch by 18-inch end tables. Well, this mold right here, this project, is halfway done right now. I just poured a clear layer yesterday, and now I need to pour the final clear layer over the rest of it. So this morning you're gonna see me do that, and then over here on the other side of the table, Dad's been working on another epoxy project. This one's gonna be a blue river table, and he's got some river rocks coming hopefully today. He's gonna put those river rocks in there and then pour clear over top of it, and it's gonna be this really cool river looking coffee table. If you guys don't follow us on social media, then you haven't seen that we've been posting about our new retail store. So here inside the shop, we've got our big working area where we've got all our tools and everything, and then we've got a lot of slabs over here. But through this door goes into our retail store. So for the last year, we've been working on this retail store, and it's basically finally done. The only thing we have left to do is to put a couple more shelves and then a little bit more framing, like trim framing right here, around that door and around that door. But as you can see, this is our retail space. We've got epoxy here in the front, SuperClear Epoxy. We're Team SuperClear here at the shop. And then as you work our way down the store, we've got all these shelves full of products that we've made. And most of this stuff, actually pretty much all this stuff, is from the sawmill and from all of our wood here at our shop. So we've got a lot of handmade bowls, some salt and pepper grinders, all kinds of charcuterie boards, cutting boards, and then on this side, we've got some tables. So here you can see we've got this camphor cookie table. That's pretty cool. And then we've got an oak smoke gray epoxy river table, another little camphor cookie table, and then a camphor coffee table. So Dad's been working on building all these tables and just sticking them in here in the store, because we get a lot of customers that come out here, whether it's to see us from the YouTube channel or to come out to get some slabs and products. But when they come out here, now they can come into this store, they can see some finished tables. So if they're interested in those, they can pick out some products. Got all these beautiful handmade products, and then they can check out down here at our desk. So as you can see, this is a big old fancy desk. It's got 16.5 gallons of epoxy in it. And then this is one of those red cedar slabs from one of our most viewed videos. This is like our second or third most viewed video. And it's where Dad and I cut these red cedar slabs on the sawmill. So it's cool that we were able to repurpose one and make it into our desk in here in the store. That table is gonna be a video on the YouTube channel. I did video the entire process. I just have to edit it together. And then this store build is gonna be a YouTube video. That's gonna take a long time to edit because it's basically a year's worth of footage, but I'm gonna work on that as well. So let's head into the shop and let's get those epoxy projects poured, and then we'll finish up what we're gonna be doing today. So today is also Thursday, which means I need to head over to the laser and shoot a Thunder Thursday video. If you guys haven't seen, on Thursdays we put out videos about our Thunder laser. So I need to do that today as well. And then I've got some more slabs outside that need flattened. As you can see, this big, beautiful 53-inch wide camphor slab, I've got like 6 more of these outside that need flattened. So that one took about an hour and a half yesterday to flatten on the Wood Miser Slab Miser. So once I get done with these epoxy projects, we'll head out there and keep flattening some slabs. So to finish this epoxy project, I'm gonna be using the SuperClear Liquid Glass Deep Pour. This is their 2 to 4 inch thick pour. I like using this because it allows all the bubbles to escape, and it takes about 2 days to fully cure. So I'm gonna mix up a whole lot here. Probably gonna max out this bucket. And this is a 2 to 1 mix ratio. So I'm gonna be pouring 40 ounces of part A and 20 ounces of part B. Now we'll mix that up thoroughly for about 5 minutes, and then we'll pour it in our project. For those of you watching, if you're ever interested in trying out some of this epoxy, we sell all this epoxy here in store, or if you're not local, we sell it on our website and we can ship it to you. We have basically everything you need to get into epoxy. We've got the colors, we've got the epoxy, we've got the molds, we've got the wood, everything you need to start messing with some of this epoxy projects. You can just head over to our website, purchase it, and we'll ship it out to you pretty much the same or next day. This is one of the most important steps when messing with epoxy or mixing epoxy. People forget to scrape the sides, and if you don't scrape the sides of your bucket, you'll have part A stuck to the sides and you won't have properly mixed epoxy. Make sure if you're messing with epoxy, you always mix it thoroughly until everything is completely clear. You don't see any milkiness at all. And then make sure you're scraping the sides throughout mixing and getting all that part A off the sides of the cup. So next up on the to-do list, we need to package up and ship out an order for one of the customers from YouTube. They ordered some walrus oil wax. So we'll come into the retail store here, we grab one off the shelf, we'll get it all packaged up and ship it out to that customer. Now that we have it packaged up, we have to print out a shipping label and then take it to the mailbox. Rather than walk to the mailbox, this is the perfect opportunity to take the Hovsco e-bike. Before we start using the slab miser, we need to rotate the blades because they're dull right now. So we're gonna turn them to a fresh side. So we're back inside the shop now, and it's time to start working on our Thunder laser. This is the Thunder Nova 51 130 watt laser. We are loving this laser. It is absolutely amazing. So today I'm going to show you how I use it to fill an order. We have an order for 200 pole plates for the company Affordable Buildings, and what that basically is a 5x7 inch plate that's going to go on each one of the buildings that they build. So every time they build a new pole barn, they're going to take one of these plates with their contact information and they're going to nail it to the building on one of the posts. So we have about 100 done already. We have 100 more to go. So I'm going to fire up the laser and I'm going to show you how we make one. So these plates come with a protective film over them, so we need to peel that film off every single time. So there you go, we got a perfectly clean plate. We're gonna lay it in here on our laser bed. I've got a sheet of white plywood here that really contrasts the black plate so that I can see it well when I'm shooting the picture to design on it. As you can see up here above the bed, we've got this camera. This camera basically takes the picture of the inside of the bed, and then we can actually design right on our plate. So I'm gonna head over to the computer here and I'll show you how we do that. So we're inside Lightburn right now. We're gonna go ahead and take a new picture. All right, there's our plate inside the laser bed. Now I've already got the design copied. I'm gonna paste it. There we go, that's the design for the sign. We're gonna go over here and drag it and drop it onto the plate. Gotta position it just right. Boom. Okay, that looks to be good. We'll go ahead, check our settings. 700 speed, 15 power. Go ahead and preview it. Okay, that looks good. It says it's gonna take 19, almost 20 minutes. I think it's a little bit faster when the speed's over like 400 speed, so that should really only take around 10 minutes, I think. But it's good to go. Let's go ahead and send it to the laser. Over here on our laser, we're gonna go ahead and open up that file that we just sent over. So there it is. That looks like it's gonna be good. So we're gonna go ahead and close the door. And we're gonna press start. So that's finished. It took about 10 minutes, but as you can see, that's what it looks like. But now we need to clean it up because it's got all this smoke residue on it. So to do that, I use a towel here, and then we're going to use some denatured alcohol and a paper towel. As you can see, after cleaning it with the denatured alcohol, it is nice and pretty, and that one's complete. So we add it to the rest. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching the behind the scenes of what goes on here at the shop when we're not filming those high production videos. Let me know in the comment section down below if you like this style video. Do you want to see us make more of these vlog style videos showing what we're doing day to day here in the shop? Let me know in the comment section down below, and maybe we'll be making some more. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for all the future videos, and we'll see you on the next one.